And for the students of language, especially when you have come to class 9th, you need to develop some skills. And what are the skills that we study, that we learn in language? Can someone tell me? Which skills do we learn in a language?
The writing skills.
Very good.
Vocabulary.
Writing skills, one thing.
Communication skill.
Communication skills. Okay.
Sir,
So
vocabulary.
communication, just a minute. Communication is a very, very good word, very, very effective word. But to make it simple, to simplify it, let us say speaking skills. Janvi, you wanted to say that only?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Nakul has suggested what?
Writing skills.
Writing skills. Janvi suggested speaking skills. Any more skills?
Vocabulary.
Grammatical skills.
Listening
Surface
skills.
expression.
Aditi has written listening skills. That is also correct. Okay.
Sir, expressions.
Okay, good.
Sir,
There are so
grammatical
many.
skills.
Yes. Yeah. Hanji, Hemant.
Sir, grammatical skills.
Grammar also we learn. Somebody has suggested vocabulary, and one more boy suggested something else. I forgot. What did you say? Somebody, Shubham or Sajid? You said something, no? Okay. Okay, fine. So basically, our stress is on speaking skills. Our stress is on listening skills. Our stress is on uh, reading skills. Okay. And at the same time, we need to learn reading skills also. So speaking, reading, listening, and writing. These are the things we basically uh, emphasize on. Okay. So your assignment should be something where you learn some of these, at least one of these skills in each of your assignments. Got it? Now, which of the skills would you like to go for first? I'll be giving
The writing.
assignments for all of these skills.
The writing.
Nakul says writing skills. What about others?
Sir, reading skills.
Sir,
Rasika
understanding.
Gaur says reading skills.
Sir, understanding.
Understanding.
Basically,
Sir, speaking skills.
Myra Sheikh has sent a message. Let me see what is that. Sir, there is some network issue. That's why I can't turn on my camera. No problem, Myra. No problem. There is no force. At least they should be informed that there is some problem and you are not able. There is no problem. Okay? It's perfectly fine that you are not able to turn your camera on. Hitendra says reading skills. He wants an assignment of reading skills first. Chalo, because your most of you are visible, your cameras are on. I want you to raise hands for writing skills. How many of you want an assignment of writing skills? Raise hands. I'll count. We are in a democratic country. Who wants an assignment of writing skill? I'll give assignments for all 4 skills, one by one. It is just a question of starting with. Pranav Srivastav has raised hand for writing skills, okay? And no one else. Nakul also has raised hand. Ayush Jain has raised hand. 3 students want an assignment of writing skills first, okay. Now second thing. Mukund and Pujit Srivastav also have raised hand. Pragya has. So there are 6 hands now. Okay, fine. Fine. Now, next thing. Reading skills. Assignment of reading skills. Pujit, you cannot raise hand for 2 things. Pragya, you also cannot raise hand for 2 things. Swarnim, Shubham, and Nilay, and Hitendra. 4 students have raised hands for reading skills. Okay. 5. Ratika also. 5. Fine. So 6 for writing, 4 for reading, 5 for reading. Okay. Then speaking skills. Speaking skills. Hemant, Swarnim, two hands are raised. Okay, two hands are raised. Janvi also for speaking. Okay. Now last thing, listening. Listening skills. Swarnim has raised hand for everything.
No,
Swarnim is
sir.
happy
Sir.
with whatever.
No, sir.
Then
Sir,
what have you raised hand for?
Sir, for reading skills.
For reading skills. Okay. Now I'm asking for listening skills. No one. Okay, fine. No one. So I have seen your preferences, and maximum number was for writing skills. Then the second thing is for reading skills. No, second was for reading or speaking. I forgot. Reading. Second,
Reading.
yes. And then speaking and then listening. So we'll do our assignments in this order only. So writing skills is the first thing. Now I'll give two things, and two things are to be completed in 2 days. So when we come back for the class day after tomorrow, we shall talk about what you've done, and you will have to submit on that day. Got it? Now in writing skills, the recent lesson we have completed is
My childhood.
my childhood. My childhood. And whose childhood we were talking about?
APJ Abdul Kalam.
APJ Abdul Kalam.
Kalam.
APJ Abdul Kalam. Very nice. Now, at this stage, you are already a child. You are in the phase of your childhood. Yes, not early childhood. Not early childhood. 9 plus 5. You're almost 13, 14 years. Okay. So that's not early childhood. Now, what I want you to write about is, listen to me very carefully. If you want, you can note it down. I want you to write about your early childhood as well as the present stage. Okay. Title, whatever you like, you can give it. But what you're supposed to write, what you're supposed to talk about in that article is, how was your early childhood and how many changes do you see in your life after the age of 10? Have you got the idea? Till you were 10 years, you had a life, you had a kind of freedom given to you. Your parents had certain expectations from you. Now, after the age of 10, you would have seen a difference in the way you think, in the way you behave, in the way your parents treat you, in the way your teachers treat you, in the way your friends, the kind of things they have started talking about, the kind of interests you have developed in, the kind of change in attitude you have been through. So there are some changes. When a stage changes, the thought process changes. The treatment by teachers and parents and brothers and sisters and neighbors and friends and relatives changes. Have you understood what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Nakul has understood. What about others? Show me your thumbs if you understood. Nilay understood. Aditi did not understand. Janvi could not understand. She is scratching her head. Hemant understood. Sajid understood. Very nice. Others have not. Rama also understood. Pujit understood. Very good. So Janvi and Aditi are still in some doubt. What is the doubt, beta? Shubham also understood.
सर कि मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है, पॉज हो गई है वीडियो।
अच्छा ठीक
Sir,
है.
नहीं-
But you understood.
पॉज हो गई।
But you understood.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Fine. ठीक है. Okay, then Janvi also understood. Aditi, sir, show. Aditi is saying sir show, but I don't understand what does this sir show mean. Okay, so this is your first assignment. Good. Aditi also has shown her thumb. Good. So everybody understood. Now can you do this? Can you write this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Any
sir.
doubt?
Yes, sir.
Anything that you want to ask? How
Yes,
long it
sir.
should be? What should be the word limit? What should be the language? Chalo, let me tell you.
The maximum,
Maximum. Okay. What should be the maximum word of limit?
sir,
Janvi,
300,
See,
350.
there is nothing maximum. Okay. It should be minimum more than 150 words. Maximum, whatever you like. Don't go beyond 1000 words. It will take a lot of time for me to read. So don't go beyond 1000 words, beyond 500 words. But no maximum limit. Minimum it should be more than 150 words. Okay. Got it? 150 to 200, 250 words. That is good. That is enough. This is what you are supposed to write. Now, second assignment. Second thing. You will have to write a letter. And that letter is to be written either to your parents or to your teacher. That's your choice. You may either write this letter to your parents or to any of your teachers. Okay? Now, what are you going to write in that letter? In that letter, you will mention what do you expect. If you're writing it to your parents, what do you expect from your parents? If you're writing it to your teacher, what do you expect from your teachers? What do you expect from your parents? Yeah, teachers at this phase or this time of pandemic and this time of lockdown. Everybody is there to talk about students, to talk about children, to talk about their education, to talk about their schooling, to talk about online classes. But no one has come to you to ask, what do you want? What do you expect? Has anybody approached you?
No, sir.
Chalo. So I'm giving you this opportunity. Write in that letter, what do you expect from us? Us means either your parents or from your teachers during this lockdown period. Whatever you feel. Again, word limit is 150 to 250 words. These are the two things you are supposed to write. And you will be submitting it on day after tomorrow. Okay? And how will you submit? Write it, rather type it on your computer. Okay? And send that Word file, DOC file. Okay, that Word file to my personal WhatsApp window, not on the class group. If 35 students, 34 students, they all start sending all these things in the class group, then there will be a lot of hodgepodge. So send your assignments, send your submissions to my personal WhatsApp number in the Word file. Type it, okay, and then send it. I think I am clear. Everyone has noted.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Chalo. Now let's come to what we were doing. Acha, I'll tell you about the next assignment also in the next class. That is about reading skills and speaking skills together. You can start preparing for that also from today itself. Very soon I'm going to ask you to read all the stories of your supplementary reader. And I'll give you enough time to read. Enough time. If you read one, just simple reading, story reading, nothing else. Nothing more than that. Simple story reading. That is the reading task. And when I give it, after that, what is the number of lessons in your supplementary reader? Does anyone know?
Sir,
Sir, 11.
11. So I'll give you a time of minimum 11 days. Okay. If you have 11 stories, I'll give you a time of minimum 11 days. In 11 days,
Sir, 10 chapters. Sir,
Hmm?
10 hai. 10 chapters.
I'll give, okay, I'll give 10 days for 10 lessons. So just read these 10 lessons, these 10 stories in 10 days. And once you finish reading, then I'll tell you what to do. What to do. Okay. So if you wish, you can start reading from today, whenever you like. This assignment has not officially been given. I'll give it day after tomorrow when you're done with this first assignment. But this will be the assignment. Okay. Day count starts from day after tomorrow, not from today. But you can start reading from today if you want. Okay, so I'm presenting. This is the lesson that we have just finished. What is this? Okay, map of India. Now that's the exercise. And Nakul was asking me that there are 3 sections in the exercise. How much has to be done? And that day I said do first and second first. Once you are done with this, then you can move on to the third one. Where was Abdul Kalam's house? Perhaps this is the exercise. Where was Abdul Kalam's house? Nakul, can you see these questions and answers on the screen?
yes, sir.
So these were the questions that were assigned. You were supposed to do. Where was Abdul Kalam's house? Abdul Kalam's house was on the Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. What do you think Dinamani is the name of? Give a reason for your answer. These were all very short answer type questions. Perhaps you are able to do. And if there was any problem and there was any question, there was any doubt, it is here. You can go through it. You can ask me to stop wherever you want. I'm simply scrolling it down. Wherever you ask me to stop, I will stop. How does the author describe his father, his mother, and himself? This is a good question. and I would like one student from your class to read the answer. And what characteristics does he say he inherited from his parents? This, when we were reading the lesson, I asked you to highlight. Perhaps I highlighted on the screen. What has he inherited from his father and what has he inherited from his mother? Do you remember when we were reading the lesson?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I highlighted.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the answer to first question, who would read it from here?
Sir Hitendra.
Yes, Hitendra, read.
Kalam's father, Jainul Abidin, was not a wealthy or educated person. However, he was an honest and generous man who
Possessed.
possessed great innate wisdom. He
Inherit
was
wisdom.
innate innate wisdom. He was self-disciplined and avoided all essential luxuries. Kalam's
All
mother,
in, beta, all inessential luxuries. Essential
Ash,
luxuries were not avoided. Inessential luxuries were avoided by him. Okay. Hanji.
Yes,
Kalam's mother.
Kalam's mother,
Kalam's mother.
Ashi Amma, was an ideal helpmate to her husband. She believed in goodness and profound kindness and fed many people every day. The author
Good.
describes himself as a short boy with undistinguished looks who had a secure childhood. He is an honest and self-disciplined person who believes in goodness and deep kindness.
Good. When we were reading the lesson, all these things which were clearly mentioned in the lesson were explained. We have discussed and I have explained also. So I hope the three things are clear to you. If there is any question, you can ask. If no question, we can move ahead.
no, sir.
Okay, beta. Now, who will read this?
Sir
Second
Shubham
thing.
Sahu.
Yes, Shubham.
He said that he inherited honestly and self-defense for his father. He further said that he
Self-discipline, beta.
inherited
Self-discipline.
self-discipline for his father. He further said that he inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness for his mother. Discuss this question in class 9 with your teacher and then write.
Okay, wait. Your answer was till here only. So is this clear? We have highlighted there also. It is given here also. Perhaps you were able to write this answer. Chalo. Now there are few questions that are to be discussed in the third section. On the whole, the small society of Rameshwaram was very rigid in terms of the segregation of different social groups, says the author. Which social groups does he mention? Were these groups easily identifiable? For example, by the way they dressed. Do you
Sir,
understand
Hindu
this?
and Muslim.
Yes. These were the two basic social different groups. And how were they identified? Could they be easily identified? With their dresses. What was the difference in the dresses of Hindus and Muslims at that time?
The Muslims wore a cap on the head and Hindus wore a sacred thread.
Hindus wore a sacred thread and a piece of cloth on their shoulder, but the Muslims had a particular type of cap.
Sir, difference was because of their upbringing.
No, it is mentioned here that by the way they dressed, first thing. Because if you talk about their traditional practices in their upbringing, then Abdul Kalam told that his mother told him the stories of Ramayana as well as the prophets. That means there was no difference in the upbringing.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember this thing?
Yes, sir.
He said his mother told the stories of prophets also and the stories from Ramayana also. Though a Muslim child, his mother was telling the stories from Hindu scriptures also. Okay, so there was hardly any difference or very little difference in the way they were brought, but the basic difference was in their dress up, in their way of living. Okay, and that was that was their attire, dress up. Okay, so that is cap and the sacred thread and that kind of towel short of piece of cloth that they wrapped around their body, Hindus, whereas the Muslims, they wore kurtas. Okay. Were they aware only of their differences, or did they also naturally share friendships and experiences? Think of the bedtime stories in Kalam's house. We have just talked about bedtime stories of who his friends were and of what used to take place in the pond near his house. In the pond near his house. So, what happened in the pond near his house? Who remembers?
Sir, they have to arrange boats.
No, that was another thing. I'm asking what happened in the pond near their house. There was a pond near Kalam's house, and the name of that house,
So the
that
boat
pond.
Sri Sita Rama Kalyanam.
Yes, name of that pond is Ramatirtha. Ramatirtha. Okay, and in that pond, what they did is they brought the idol of Lord Ram in the boats and they took it there, and the Sri Rama Sita Kalyanam, that is their wedding, it took place. That ceremony took place every year, and they used to arrange boats for it. Okay, so were they aware only of their differences, or did they also naturally share friendships? They definitely shared their friendships and experiences. Okay, they were probably they were aware of the differences, but yes, they did not practice those differences. Those differences were not observed. They were all together. There was a very good friendship. A Muslim family was arranging boats for the Hindu festival. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then next, the author speaks both of people who were very aware of the differences among them and those who tried to bridge these differences. Can you identify such people in the text? Who was there who tried to increase the difference and who was there who tried to bridge the differences?
Sir,
So the wife of
Not all
differences.
together. Just a minute, just not all together. Just tell your name who wants to speak, then I'll allow you to speak.
Sir, Nakul.
Acha, other than Nakul, who else wants to speak?
Sir Janvi.
Janvi. Chalo, Janvi first and then Nakul.
Sir, the wife of a science teacher.
What happened? Nakul, you speak, beta. There is some problem with Janvi.
Sir, the Hindi teacher increases the difference and the science teacher decreasing the difference between the religions.
Mathematics teacher.
Yes, sir, mathematics.
And Janvi mentioned one more thing. That science teacher's wife. Science teacher was somebody who wanted to bridge the difference. Ramanatha Shastri's father, he also called the mathematics teacher and he scolded him. That means Ramanatha Shastri's father was also trying to bridge the difference. Okay, he was also trying to bring both communities close together in the friendly relationships. So, science teacher and Ramanatha Shastri's father in this text were the ones who were good, wanted to bring everybody together. Whereas mathematics teacher and science teacher's wife, these were the people who tried to create the difference, increase the differences. Got it? Sairam,
Yes, sir.
Sairam sir.
you all suddenly become so silent that I start having a feeling that perhaps the connection is lost. Okay. So this we have seen, the answers are here. We have already discussed all these things. Shall I post it on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir.
हाँ,
Yes, sir.
क्या हमें कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा. Okay, I will post because we have already discussed the answers and now it can be posted. Okay, directly I am not going to give you answers, provide you answers, but because it has been discussed and the writing answers to these questions, this assignment was already given 2-3 days ago. Okay, so now answers can be posted on WhatsApp. I will post. So fine, that's it. Then there is exercise also. There is exercise also after that, but because we are running out of time now, so we'll do this exercise in the next class. Meanwhile, you can try to complete that exercise in your textbooks. If you are easily able to complete that exercise, very good. And if you find problems, then we shall do it here in the class. Got it?
Yes,
So now
sir.
what we have done today? Okay, good, beta. What we have done today is, first thing, I have given you 2 tasks for writing skills. One is writing an article. Second one is writing a letter. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Second
sir.
thing,
Yes sir.
okay. Second thing we have discussed today is that I have told you
Ex-
that there will be another assignment day after tomorrow for reading skills and speaking skills. That will be started from day after tomorrow, but I have already told what is that. It is reading the stories of supplementary reader. And don't read those stories like you're reading a lesson, like it is a part of your syllabus. Read those stories just for fun reading, bedtime reading. Before going to your bed, instead of watching TV and going to bed, you can take this book, story book with you. These are simple stories, very simple stories. Take these stories with you before you go to bed and read that story. If you can finish whole, very good. If you can finish half, no problem. Finish reading and then sleep. So I'm not giving you an assignment that has to be done spending a lot of time, giving a lot of time. Just do it for fun. Once you finish reading the stories, then I will tell you what to do. Okay? Then third thing we have done is we have seen the exercise. We have seen the question answers of this lesson, which you are supposed to write down in your notebooks. Fourth thing I have asked you to do is the remaining questions of the exercise. Try to do that in your textbook itself. If you are able to do it, very good. If you are not, we shall do it in the next class, or I'll solve your problems in the next class. That's it. Thank you, Sairam. If anybody wants to ask anything, you can ask. Otherwise, Sairam, you can leave.
Sairam sir.
Sairam,
Sairam
sir.
sir.
I want to ask